Hi Leos, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is a bonus weekly December 4th of 2017 reading. Welcome to those of you who are new and welcome back to those of you who come to me for readings on a weekly, monthly, yearly, whatever basis it is. I greatly appreciate that you've taken this trip down this path with me. Everybody's just been awesome, and the feedback and the comments and the input all helps for me to do my best, and you guys have been extremely supportive. Thank you very much. So this is just a little weekly moment I had to hopefully fit in on time today. I laid out a little Lenormand spread ahead of me, and so I have an overall vibe on your energies, whoever's these are. And of course, I'm not pulling everyone's energies. I can only pull so many during a general read. If you'd like a personal read, I'm available at my email, josiek42@gmail.com. All right, so I'm starting out with the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and I'm going to pull a word of prayer that we will refer to when it comes to the end of the reading. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo with clearly defined messages regarding a word of prayer. A word of prayer, please, for Leos for the week of December 4th. Thank you. 2017. All right, now I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to do a general spread, a circle spread with the Sacred Circle Tarot deck by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo with clearly defined messages regarding their life path here on earth at this time on into the week of December 4th, 2017. Love and romance, career and finance, energies. Thank you. Okay, so the card representing someone's current life path here on earth at this time is the husbandry card. Now, when I see this card, I always feel like somebody wants to get married, is looking for a husband, or vice versa, maybe a wife. But it's also the King of Discs, who is very well off, who is very much the father of the house and makes sure that things get taken care of. So yeah, maybe you have someone in your life that is like this person. And Spirit's saying when it comes to that person with the star card energies, maybe some of you, well, it may not even be that person, maybe some of you are single and you're hoping and wishing and praying on a star, which can be done at this time with the star card energies. It's a major arcana, and Spirit can help to bring someone in for you that's husband material. All right, now we're going to clarify by adding the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo with clearly defined messages regarding the week of December 4th, 2017. Thank you. All right, so we have a firm foundation. Okay, somebody really wants a nice, beautiful, firm foundation with someone who does well financially, who takes care of their family, and they're wishing and praying on that star for that. Can't blame them. Maybe someone's met someone like that and they're hoping that they can move forward with this person, because we do have movement here and we have the ability to make new choices and decisions. Now, in your mental aspects position, there are new beginnings or thoughts of new beginnings. Wow. Look at her. She's stepping out onto that world, like just magically rising above the earth. Really imagining this. And here we have the but word. But with the Nine of Wands, there's something that needs to be laid down before you can begin. Or you've laid it down and you're just still trying to get to the recovering from the energies of that ending. Now, in your relationship sector, this could be a relationship to a person and or a business, or a family member, or a friend, or however. But the disillusion card speaks of a person experiencing the swords that are silver Each of those swords represents a difficult experience on this path up to 10. And each of those difficult experiences were meant to make you a stronger person. Now you're strong enough to be able to lay down the silver swords and to pick up that golden sword and to cut away from an old path, to no longer deal with the emotions and worry and fear and anger tied to the past. Okay, what's done is done. Oh my gosh, and look at the card that's with it. You're moving on. Maybe someone is hoping for a father figure as they are going away from one that they thought was the one, and therefore they're recovering from the comprehension of that. But again, you know, move on, grab that sword. A sword has two sides, right? One side is super exciting. I mean, it's a gift. It's like the Ace of Swords. It's starting over. So it's a new beginning. But the other side of the sword is about cutting away from the familiar, right? But Spirit is guiding you, telling you that now is the time to move on and make a wish on a star for movement and direction ahead, for a new foundation. I believe it's not the foundation you're in, or not the foundation you're going to be in, if that makes sense, okay? Whoever that was. In your creative aspects position, we've got the Choose Wisely card. So now is a time to take your time making choices. Now is a time to be prudent and to contemplate. Think about how far you've come, your experience and your knowledge, and how you can apply that information and experience and even spiritual growth to moving forward to create something much more fulfilling. To maybe taking a position, a leadership position like the Knight of Discs, and find yourself sitting in a firm foundation financially. So some of that may be because the recovery card is Wands, laying down a path when it comes to career and finance and stepping into this new beginning and moving in, letting go of the frustrations of the past, or maybe a frustrating person from the past that you worked with. Now, in your actions position, we have abandonment, but I always got confused about this card because abandonment with flowers, it's like a sad word with flowers. But I think it's usually when we abandon something because the time has come and we understand that. Therefore, we celebrate it. And in someone's cases, abandoning a project and stepping into a new one is definitely the fulfillment of their wishes. Whoever's energies these are, let me know. All right, so in your emotional aspects position, we've got prosperity beginning. Now, I always notice that there is no coin here. Prosperity means more than just money, right? So emotionally, maybe you're hoping as you move forward in a connection with a business or a person that you can plant something together that will be successful, and that may be alone what is happening and what is affecting your emotions. Oh, here's the great emotions. They're providing the stability card with this, saying that there will be fulfillment, there will be an answer to your prayers, there will be prosperity and stability. And there's going to be great emotion to that because I think you're standing up against where you thought you could only be and you're rising higher. If not, you have these energies available because these things don't just happen, right? We got to take the steps, but the energies are here to tell you it's time. It's time to succeed further than where you are in whatever way that pertains to your life path. All right, so subconsciously, we've got imagination. So maybe for some of you, subconsciously, you may be thinking of a person who is either kind of harsh with their words and very straight and to the point, or you're thinking of a person who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and for some reason, you may be afraid to speak your truth subconsciously. You may be afraid to say you want to move on. Well, write down what those fears are. And then set goals. Cross each fear out and replace it with a goal. Because it's better to have a goal and to start taking steps towards the future than to remain stagnant. Of course, then again, in your creativity position, we have choose wisely. So these are important decisions that may come your way this week. If not, this could even go out, I'm feeling, further beyond the week, because we got 7s, 8s, and 9s here. Big endings, but yeah, I'm going to continue. All right, so in the mental aspects position, you or someone else may have ulterior motives. I think you think someone else around you does. If not, you will find out, but you need to apply that throat chakra energy and speak your truth. Choose wisely moving ahead. You have the knowledge and experience. You have earned the ability to build something extremely fulfilling and satisfying in your future path. So in your inner strengths position, you've got spiritual strength from spirit, awesome, to contemplate a new opportunity when it comes to finances. In the meantime, focus on your health. You're blessed with good health energies at this time. Health will, exercise for sure will help with any stress or depression. I mean, I see celebration when you take the action to abandon something. And you have the spiritual strength to step into this new path. That's what I'm feeling, like your health is going to really feel great because you're going to enjoy this wish come true, this prosperity that begins, the stability when you finally move on. All right, so in a 3-card summary to my right, we've got the first card representing the first few days of the week. I'm sorry if I accidentally say 2 or 3 weeks instead of 2 or 3 days. I'm not used to weeklies. We have maybe a little bit of nostalgia here. Thinking about a past job, a past position maybe, or things of the past. And now expressing yourself to others about what it is you would like to have in your path. In a very diplomatic manner, I think you just want to show somebody your creative side, and you have a wand here, Ace of Wands, from the heavens, to actually create or be blessed with a new project, skill, talent, opportunity. So ask, if you haven't at work recently, for an opportunity to create something at work, to focus on, to create a project. Now this could be at home also, creating a home business or project or hobby, or enhancing a skill, so that you can take the time to choose wisely as you're keeping yourself busy. Because we don't want to get lost in this. Disillusion, that is like complete and utter fantasy. You know, it's like, oh, 7 cups, and then as you look closer, you can see right through them. Now is the time to actually take that imagination and fill up each of those 7 cups with an idea of how you're going to move forward stronger in your path. I have to say, one of you Cancers may have connected with someone who owns their own business or who is in a leadership position, and there could be a connection that's deep, or you're thinking that there's a connection that's deep and where it may go. I'm going to ask a little bit more about that with the Lenormand deck. Please confirm the disillusion of maybe an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, male or female. Marriage, thoughts. Ooh, transformation. Nothing's changing. Nothing's moving ahead. That's why you're having to sit and think. So in the meantime, Spirit's saying, if you focus on your foundation, on the achievements, on developing great things in your path alone, you will then receive the rewards of life. So maybe not falling so out of your own path, allowing yourself to get caught up in someone else's, you know, because we're each here in our own path, in our own thoughts, our body, our spiritual development, etc. So, you know, always respect the fact that they're in theirs doing their thing, and you're in yours doing your thing. And, you know, we all come alone and die alone for a reason, and that's to connect with others and learn more about ourselves and climb the spiritual ladder. So our karmic wheel will help for us to move hopefully into a better path next time. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, we have air. We have the King of Swords. Okay, so this could be a difficult choice. This could be you finally putting your foot down about something. Yeah, maybe you get rid of the fear and you start realizing, you know what, I know what I deserve. And I believe this is financial. You may be wanting to manifest love, but they're going back to finances. You know, and people write me and they're like, why do you do this? Or why do you always do that? It's like, I don't do any of this. By the end of the reading, I don't really remember much of what I've said. I just know that I translate it and that people write me and tell me it makes sense and that it changes their life for the better. So that's why I'm here. In the first week and a half, to day and a half to 2 days, we've got harmony and somebody coming into the light of a situation, coming to the light that maybe there is a connection for them. Maybe this could be husbandry material. Again, where did I see the recovery? I think recovery has to do with letting someone go for good. Okay, take candles and imagine those candles flowing out into the ocean. Letting them go for now, those memories. They'll always be with you, but for now they need to just clear the space, you know. Maybe some of you are feeling very passionate and hopeful and, you know, whatever. And in the next, in the middle of the week, we do find balance here. So maybe you guys do take some time, maybe to exercise, focus on your health, get the house decorated, start new beginnings of some sort, even if it's writing it down on paper, getting clarification because you're being reborn, you're being transformed because something's ending and something's beginning. So by the end of the weekend, know that you have the energies of the Power card. This is the Elder and the Lion, and they both go slowly towards their goals. They deal with whatever comes in the way of it very swiftly, but slowly but surely they check and they keep an eye on what it is that they want the entire time they're trying to achieve it. So if you run into a situation by the end of the week where you're feeling kind of bored, it'd definitely be a good time to use the energies on the Material and Spiritual Prosperity card to let something new begin. And I don't always feel this as love. I definitely feel this as finances. To let a new project, idea, hobby, whatever it is, let it begin because you're climbing spiritually with the Universe card. A place that's going to help you to just start to understand and see your path more clear. So listen to your intuition. Spirit's trying to guide you in the right way towards a firm foundation, towards actually what I believe could be a happily ever after for somebody. It's just about releasing this week. So, spiritual guidance. Let's grab some from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo with clearly defined messages regarding Leo's life path here on Earth at this time on into the next week of December 4th, 2017. All right, where do we want to start? Firm foundation. Take action. Something will happen a year from now. So, some Leo who is single is going to be meeting someone, I think, now who is in a very well-off position, contented position. And yeah, in your thoughts, you're going, abundance. Maybe you're celebrating your own abundance. So you've got someone coming in, you got abundance. Again, Spirit saying in your foundation, if you don't forgive and let go of the past, then those dark energies will affect what's taking place right now. So in the recent past, maybe you did. Maybe some of you, because everybody's energies fall at different times, ahead and behind, did succeed in something, and now you're following up on some action as you're forgiving because you're seeing some sort of abundance come your way, and you know that a year from now you're going to grow and prosper. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks we have, or days, 2 to 3 days, we have romance. And Spirit's saying, wait a minute, you know, take some time. Not even maybe this week. Observe for a while. They're saying if you believe you can achieve romance and abundance, but in your hopes and fears, whoever's energies these are, you may be having a hard time choosing a new direction. Know that there will be helpful people like me, and as you can see on the card, many helpful angels too. So let's clarify. They're saying there's something better if you are assertive in some way. I'm going to refer to the Gilded Tarot deck for clarification of the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue in this Celtic spread. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Leo with clearly defined messages regarding the week of December 4, 2017. Whew, wow. There is such a strong desire for a happily ever after here. Maybe somebody's getting ready to get married, is what I'm thinking. And you're taking the action, and maybe you bought the house. And Spirit's saying, you know, it's a time of movement, choices, decisions, hope, wish, and pray on a star. Spirit's saying a year from now, that passion may still remain. I'm hoping. I'm going to keep going here. I just am getting some weird messages all of a sudden. All right, so yeah. In your thoughts, we have abundance. Listening to your intuition, keeping your heart open to opportunity. Interesting. So it may be that this is a single person who is connecting with maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female Leos, and this person is fulfilled not only spiritually, but like abundantly with finances. Now in your foundation, we have forgiveness, and we have 3 people, or we have a new business, or we have a new beginning with someone. In the recent past, we have success. Maybe a wish came true, or know that it will. If this is a futuristic reading here, and the past position could still be the near future. So you've got the star card energies, which is a major arcana, saying hope, wish, and pray, and a star again. And Spirit is saying success with an exclamation mark. So, you know, I see success with a connection. I don't even really see any reason to pause other than, yeah, the choosing wisely, the thinking about where you're at, the forgiving and wondering if you've forgiven all the way. Because if you do have an additional person still in your thoughts, now is not the time. Maybe that's why they're saying a year from now. Maybe you need to let go of a passionate thought, and it's going to take you the whole year of 2018 to let that go before you can move on into happiness and family and all that. So in the next 2 to 3 days, these are thoughts now. These are things you're thinking about into the future. Or if I tell you it's happening, I will tell you. All right, 2 to 3 days, feeling and thinking like you're stuck or trapped. And having romance here. So somebody may not be able to welcome romance because they're not necessarily stuck, but they get to make a choice. So however this applies to you, however the best choice is, it's one of those moments where I say, ask Jesus. Ask, what would Jesus do in this moment? All right, now in the next 4 to 6 weeks, we've got wait. Abandoning something, wanting to abandon something because it has all those flowers on it, but Spirit's saying wait. Now before, we had all this difficulty and wanting to move on. And now it's the excitement of abandonment, but for some reason, Spirit's saying wait. They're also saying, or you have control over whether or not, that's what it is. You have control in this position of the cross over abandoning a situation or not. Waiting or moving on. Spirit's just saying whatever it is that you believe in, they will support at this time. You've been, maybe some of you, down a long path. You've spent 3 of your 4 swords in this battle, and now it's time to think about what you're going to do with that final sword. Are you going to set yourself free? Or are you going to go after what appears to be romance and abundance? And the cards are here, so that the energies are there. But remember, the foundation is sitting on forgiveness. That has to be solid. So in the next, let's see, in the hopes and fears position, we've got choosing a new direction. Okay? The new direction means not bringing any of those swords with you. All the past battles are over and done, and if you carry those swords, they're heavy and they're negative, and they will block your successful future. Helpful people will help for you to maybe forgive, to come into connection with others who are dealing with forgiveness, or to help you to make a choice or many choices as you're moving forward. Maybe you feel like you're abandoning your family and you're moving on, and you know, it's about imagination right now. It's about fun. It's about, what do you want to do? You've got stability here. And you've got someone with their heart wide open, whether that's you or someone else. The whole energy is feeling very, very abundant and fulfilling. So let's see. They're saying there's something better. You just need to decide which path it is. Now I feel like this is a different person's energies. The other person was like a person getting ready to get married. This person is looking hard to decide if they should let go. When you don't know, then you just stay and think about things longer, pray about things longer. Spirit's saying in the end of the weekend, maybe some of you are just choosing to go ahead with something. And they're saying remain positive, look for a sign. And that for some of you who are trying to let go of maybe a recent relationship, it may take a few months. Look at right behind that, they're saying recovery. So if you've just left a connection with somebody or a business with somebody, don't feel bad about taking some time to yourself to be able to center yourself before heading off in a new direction. You know, take some time to write down what's important to you, who you are now in your path, what fulfills you, and making sure that we always go after what fills us with peace, joy, contentment, and happiness. Because we'll always do our best, right? If we're doing what we love. So thank you again for coming to me and my channel. I hope to hear from you via my email, josiek42@gmail.com, or I will be seeing you again very soon around the new year. Happy holidays. Take care and God bless.